Coastal parishes got some of the worst damage from Hurricane Laura in Acadiana. Our own Corey Smith has more on what farmers in Iberia Parish are dealing with.
After a hurricane, we often talk about that damage we see inside of cities and towns, so those homes and businesses, the power lines being down, but we often forget about those rural communities and how their crops are impacted by these storms. I'm here in Iberia Parish where I talked to one local farmer about how his sugarcane crop was affected by Hurricane Laura.
You know, when people look at the communities and the dam, which is very important, you know, the inner cities and the communities where people reside and they raise their families, but they really don't realize how big of an economic engine the sugarcane industry and agriculture in general is to the parish and the community.
This is Ricky Gonsola, and after going through more than 30 years of growing sugarcane in Iberia Parish, he has seen a lot. But over the last few days, Hurricane Laura has caused some issues for this year's crop. For many sugarcane farmers, they are dealing with storm surge and flooding in the aftermath of Hurricane Laura. While stalks are leaning over and over 5 feet of water covers almost half of his farm's 3,000 acres, Ricky says he hopes losses are kept at a minimum.
I don't see, you know, theoretically there's some hidden losses involved. A lot of costs on the back of the growers and the farmers to, you know, pump the water and bust the levees. That all costs that add up to a thin margin in the agriculture that you're already on. But the crop was a record crop in my eyes, the top 6 crop before this 24-hour period.
While flooding can be an issue, Ricky pointed out that they really lucked out because the water that flooded most of the region was fresh or slightly brackish, unlike in 2005 when Hurricane Rita brought salt water into the region and devastated the crop. He does admit there will possibly be some losses down the road, though.
In the 2020 crop that's ready to harvest, but we were 95% complete on our planning for the 2021 crop. And a lot of the farmers, that cane's underwater currently, and standing water that we got to get off, which can cause the cane to rot, and 2021 crop could be affected. So, you know, as a sugarcane farmer and a producer, you're affected multiple years on an event like this.
For now, farmers in the region will be pumping out water to get things ready for the upcoming harvest, while hoping more inclement weather doesn't affect them. From Iberia Parish Storm Team 15 meteorologist Corey Smith.